11.1 1.
She wants to live independently. Her children always speak politely. She eats very quickly.
2.
I work hard. We speak English well.
11.2
It isn't very expensive.
The exams are quite difficult.
She drives incredibly fast.
They speak really slowly.
11.3 1.
I agree. Yeah, I think we should. Do you think? Yes. That will work out? All right. Yes, definitely, if you don't mind. Great, yeah. I'm really excited about it. Okay, cool.
2.
Hey! Woohoo!
3.
Sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's quite all right.
Oh, sorry.
4.
Mm.
5. 6. 11.4
The first thing that I really noticed when I arrived here was how incredibly friendly the people are. The ticos, that's what they're called, are much friendlier than people in Europe. They always say buenos dias to you, even if they don't know you. And if something's good, like a beautiful day or a good meal, they say pura vida, which I love. It literally means pure life, but I think it really means things are great or something like that. One thing that can be difficult, though, their sense of time is completely different from ours. They call it tico time. If they have an appointment at, let's say, 7 in the evening, they probably leave home at 7 o'clock, so they're always late. Luckily, my school works on what they call British time, so classes start punctually. Another thing that surprised me was the weather. I thought Costa Rica was hot and sunny all the time. That's true in the dry season, and the temperature's about 25 degrees all year round. But in the rainy season, especially in September and October, it rains really heavily for maybe 2 hours a day. Really amazing rain, nothing like in England. Everyone told me that the scenery was beautiful in Costa Rica, but it was even more beautiful than I expected. Incredible animals, birds, trees, and volcanoes. Some of them are active and smoke quietly, and then suddenly there's a big bang and they start erupting. I was quite frightened the first time it happened. What else? I thought that life here was going to be very cheap, but in fact food is very expensive, especially imported food. The only thing that's cheap is fruit, vegetables and coffee. Wonderful, wonderful coffee. And the fruit and vegetables are very different from what we have in Europe. One day I went to a market and I didn't recognize any of the fruit. I like San Jose. I don't feel that it's dangerous, but it probably is. A colleague of mine was in a taxi the other day, and the taxi driver took out a gun and asked him for all his money. And the roads are terrible, especially in the rain. But in general, I love it here.
11.5 1,
How incredibly friendly.
2,
Things are great.
3,
Their sense of time.
4,
7 in the evening.
5,
Hot and sunny.
6,
All year round.
7,
2 hours a day.
8,
Took out a gun.
11.6. 1,
I want to travel for 6 months. She decided to go to Australia. You need to practice every day. When did you learn to play the guitar?
2,
Would you like to go to Africa? I wouldn't like to be famous.
11.7. 1,
I'm planning to buy a new car.
2,
He decided to walk home.
3,
I hope to hear from you soon.
4,
Do you want to stop now?
5,
I need to go to the shops.
6,
They'd like to have dinner with us.
11.8.
Would you like to go to Australia?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't like snakes or insects.
11.9. 1,
Share a photo.
2,
Download an app.
3,
Skype a friend.
4,
Send a text message.
5,
Upload a video.
6,
Message a friend.
7,
Post a tweet.
8,
Send an email.
9,
Take a photo.
10,
Get directions.
11,
Read a book.
12,
Get fitter.
13,
Listen to a song.
11.10. 2,
Attachment.
5,
Broadband.
3,
Log in.
4,
Search.
1,
Wi-Fi.
11.11. A,
What make of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone.
How old is it?
About 2 years old.
How often do you change phones?
Not very often, I would say. I like to, I'm not particularly worried about having the latest phone. I just want one that works well. I usually keep my phone about 4 years. If I don't lose it, that is.
What do you use your phone for the most?
Probably the internet and messaging. Things like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger.
So you don't use it much to actually talk to people?
No, I don't.
Well, what other apps do you use a lot?
I use the weather one quite a lot, and I have a couple of games I like playing. And Skype. I use Skype from time to time to talk to my brother because he lives in Spain.
Do you have any unusual apps that you sometimes use?
I have one to track the food that I eat, but I don't use it every day. And I have a photo editing app.
B,
What kind of phone do you have?
An Android smartphone. A Samsung Galaxy, I think.
Is it new?
About 6 months old.
How often do you change phones?
About every 2 to 3 years.
What do you use it for the most?
Receiving phone calls from other people or looking up things on the internet.
What apps do you have that you use a lot?
An online banking app. I use that a lot. Email, of course. And the Kindle app, the e-reader.
Do you like reading on your phone?
No, I much prefer reading real books, paper books. But as I always have my phone with me, there are lots of times, like on the bus or if I'm waiting for somebody, I can read a book on my phone.
Do you have any unusual apps that you sometimes use?
I have an app so I can order a taxi from my local taxi company.
C.
What kind of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
How often do you change your phone?
When my contract lets me upgrade it, which is, I don't know, every 2 or 3 years.
What do you use your phone for the most?
Email, text messages, internet, and phone. I mean, talking. In that order.
What apps do you use a lot?
Apart from Mail and Google, you mean?
Yes.
Twitter, BBC News, and various transport apps for booking trains or seeing what time they are.
Do you have any unusual apps that you sometimes use?
I have a night sky app. If it's a starry night, I sometimes use that. You point your phone at the sky, and it tells you the names of the stars and planets and things.
11.12. 1. The.
Can you close the window, please? Can you check their address on the internet? It's the best restaurant I know.
2. No article.
Men are usually more interested in sport than women. She's my mother's cousin. That's Tom's chair. What time did you have breakfast? Jim goes to school by bus. Karen's studying physics at university.
11.13. 1.
The alphabet. The end. The internet.
2.
The center. The sun. The world.
11.14.
Rob!
Jenny, hi. Sorry I'm a bit late.
No problem.
Really?
Really?
I got your message.
Would you like a coffee or something?
No, I'm fine, thanks. So, what did you want to talk about? You think London is the best city in the world and you don't want to go home.
Not exactly. We'd like you to come to New York.
Me? To New York?
I talked to Barbara about you. You know Barbara, my boss. She loves your articles too. So, would you like to come over to New York and work for us? Just for a month, and write a column for New York 24/7. And maybe a daily blog?
Wow. Sounds great. What could I call it? An Englishman in New York?
Why not? Are you interested?
Yes, very. It's amazing. But I need to think about it.
Of course.
When do I need to decide?
Before the end of the week.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And now I really have to go.
11.15. 3.
Bus.
2.
Plane.
6.
Taxi.
1.
Train.
5,
coach,
4,
tram,
11.16.
Could you call me a taxi, please?
Yes, of course. Where to?
To Paddington Station?
And when would you like it for?
Now, please. How much is it?
That's $13.60, please.
Make it £15. And could I have a receipt?
Thank you very much, madam.
Could I have a ticket to Heathrow Airport, please?
Single or return?
Single, please.
Standard or first class?
Standard, please.
That's £18.
Can I pay by credit card?
Yes, of course.
11.17.
Could you call me a taxi, please?
Yes, of course. Where to?
To Paddington Station?
And when would you like it for?
Now, please. How much is it?
That's $13.60, please.
Make it £15. And could I have a receipt?
Thank you very much, madam.
Could I have a ticket to Heathrow Airport, please?
Single or return?
Single, please.
Standard or first class?
Standard, please.
That's £18.
Can I pay by credit card?
Yes, of course.
11.18.
Where is it? Where's my phone?
Are you looking for this?
Rob! Oh, I can't believe it. My phone! You're a hero. Thank you so much.
No problem. It gave me a chance to see you again. And I had more time to think about your offer.
And?
I'd love to accept. I really want to come and work in New York.
That's great, Rob. I'm so happy.
Me too. Oh, you had a call from Eddie. I didn't answer it. Is he going to meet you at the airport?
Eddie? No. He's at college in California.
In California? Does he teach there?
Teach? No, he's a student.
A student?
Oh, well, he's only 19. Eddie's my brother.
Next departure, Flight 232 to New York is now ready for boarding.
I need to go.
Well, have a good journey.
Thanks, Rob. Bye.
Bye. And see you in New York.
$11.19. 1,
I can't believe it.
2,
Thank you so much.
3,
I'm so happy.
4,
Have a good journey.
5.
See you in New York.